Okay, we're going to get ready to start with our first project. We're going to be doing developing a character, and then we're going to be using that character to create our piece out of clay. So we have to come up with our own original character, and the way we're going to do that is I have columns here, and you have 10 choices. You're going to be still making a list of 10 animals, 10 professions, and 10 adjectives, and we know that an adjective is a describing word. Okay, so I'm going to come up with a list of some animals. So I could do, a cat. I could do a dog. I could do maybe a parrot. I could do a sloth. I could do a koala. Okay, I'll stop there, okay? But I want to have 10 choices. Then I'm going to come up with the professions. Maybe I have a doctor. I have a maybe a bus driver. I could have a scientist. I could have somebody in the army, maybe. I could have, I guess army, like a soldier. I could have my last one. Maybe I have a librarian. Okay, and then for descriptive words, it can be anything. You can pick up emotions, anything that could describe something. So maybe I could do sad, I could do happy, I could do silly, maybe festive, and then maybe I'll pick dirty. Okay, so you're going to have all these lists filled out, okay? And now what we're going to do is you're going to take a different colored pencil, and you're going to start to combine these animals and professions and adjectives. So maybe my cat, it doesn't have to go straight across, it can go anywhere. So maybe my cat is a scientist, and maybe he's a silly scientist. So now I have a silly cat scientist. Maybe my dog is a doctor, and maybe he's happy. So I can have a happy dog doctor. Maybe my parrot is a librarian, and they are festive. So I have a festive parrot librarian. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to go through and combine your animals with your professions and your describing words. Okay, you're going to come up with maybe your top 3. Well, you're going to come up, I would say maybe make a list down here of what your combinations are so it's easier for you to see. Okay, and on the back here, oh, I shouldn't have used Sharpie. On the back here, on the back, what you're going to do is you're going to use your information from the front. So I took another piece of paper. Okay, so my information from the front, I have a silly cat scientist. So maybe that's one I wanted to look at. Silly cat scientist. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and draw out a sketch of what my silly cat scientist is going to look like. So maybe I'm going to think of having my cat. Maybe my cat's going to be like laying down and his tail's going to be coming up here. And then maybe I'll have my cat, okay, maybe I'm going to have my cat here. His legs are here. Okay, maybe he's going to have his lab coat on as he's laying down. And then maybe like next to him or maybe here he's going to have some like a beaker that's going to have stuff in it. And maybe to make him look silly, maybe his lab coat has like stuff on it. So maybe his lab coat, he's I got him in his lab coat. So I'm just sketching out kind of the basic idea of my cat. Okay, he's got his eyes, his nose, mouth. Okay, maybe he's got his tongue sticking out to make him look a little silly. Maybe he's got like crazy hair. Maybe I'll give him like a clown type of a hair thing to make him look silly. Okay, so just an idea of your thing. So I have some science stuff, and then I can kind of leave myself notes. So maybe he has like a little wig on. Okay, he's wearing his lab coat. Okay, I'm gonna say maybe that's a beaker. Okay, so you're going to take your choices and you're going to draw out 3 of them, and we're going to pick your best one for your project.